Now, Adam, this episode is all about red wine, and I know you love cooking with red wine and you love cooking with pasta. Please, Adam, tell me what you're going to do.
This one is perfect for you, Richard. I think you'll be in love with this dish. It is chili and pork sugo. So it's like my quick version of a bolognese, but using pork mince, yeah?
So you're going to do it really quickly, are you?
Really quick. The sauce is going to take about 10 to 15. Pasta's going to take 10 to 12. We're using the spaghetti.
Nice.
All right. So firstly, we need to get into the pan some olive oil.
Yep.
I'll get you onto cutting up that chili for me.
Do you want me to just cut it nice and rough all the way through with the seeds and everything?
You love it that way.
There we go. So just chop through it really roughly. Now, you love smashing the garlic with your hands.
Yeah.
I always crush it with a knife, but you
just... With your hands. What are you worried about? You're worried about getting those beautiful hands of yours dirty?
No,
Come on, mate.
It's not that, but when you're driving home at night time,
that's
you get
the best. That's all that, therapeutic stuff that Rosie tells me about. You sit there and breathe it in, you feel healthier, mate. Come on.
So that you're positive that no vampires are going to attack you while you're driving the car.
I'd be lucky if that happened, mate.
I'm not going to get in your car. I reckon it'll be smell like garlic, onions, parsley. But you've got red wine here. I'm going to have a little taste of your red wine here while you're stirring that around.
So what's going to happen is, the reason why I didn't cut the garlic, Richo, seriously, is because we want to infuse that oil and our flavour through the dish, okay? And then we're going to take the garlic out towards the end.
Ah, okay. Now, I'm just going to open the pork up. You've chosen pork mince.
Yes.
But can you use any other sort of mince or...?
You could use beef and have the traditional bolognese, but for me, pork. I love pork. The fat in it too, and the flavour, and when it comes together.
Aren't you glad you're making a pasta with meat? Because you can use meat instead of tofu or mushrooms. They're lovely ingredients to have,
hey.
Meat is nothing better than that, is there?
I agree. All right, in with the pork. Let's go, Richard.
Now, I'm just going to take that off. You've used a lean pork meat, which is lovely, nice and finely minced. Oh, look at that.
So straight away, using your spoon, just breaking down that mince, like so.
Okay, now you want to put some salt on there?
Oh, you read my mind. See? Salt, why? What about salt?
Salt loves meat and meat loves salt. They go together beautifully, just like you and me, Adam. We go together beautifully, don't we?
Mate. We do.
Oh, lovely. Here we go. Now, do you want to put some pepper in there as well?
Yeah, let's get some pepper. So seasoning your meat now is a good thing.
Now, this is also, it's almost like rough meatballs, isn't it? The way you sort of just chop it up and leave it chunky. So you don't have to get your hands dirty. Rolling the meatballs, you just throw it in there like that. It's almost lazy in a way, isn't it? No, it's not lazy.
It's not lazy, it's being smart and creative, all right?
No worries. So you just chop it up, you've got it on a high heat now.
High heat, we need to get that really caramelising away.
What about the
pasta? Hold off with the pasta, because...
I always put it in first.
No, I would too, but with this dish, you want to hold back. Get your sauce where it needs to be, all right? So when we add in the red wine, we're going to add in our pasta, because it'll take 10 to 12 minutes, all right? Get the sauce ready. If the sauce goes over a little bit too thick, scoop of pasta water, settle it out, get it where we need it.
You've got it all worked out. So this will take a couple of minutes. Yep. Once this is browned off a little bit, we'll drop the pasta in and we'll finish off the sauce.
Perfect. All right, Rito, the pork has taken on some great colour.
Beautiful, nice and brown, and the little lumps there look great, don't they?
You can't resist, can you? You've got to get in there and try some. Check the seasoning for me, chef. Good man.
Just a little bit more salt and some pepper. Need some pepper in there as well.
All right.
Now, what is it? You've got the little one and I've got the big one here. You like that?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder who set up the kitchen for that one. There we go.
Chef.
You're like me. You've got to taste as you go and adjust the seasoning as you go.
Always. Now, we're going to add in our red wine.
Beautiful.
And we want to cook that out by half. Pan's nice and hot.
And it just bubbles away and all the alcohol comes off it and it just makes it really stronger, doesn't it?
It does. Time for the pasta to get into the water.
Nice.
All right,
I love it when you do that. You slam it down on the bench there, the packet comes off. You don't break any of the pasta, do you?
No,
Doesn't
never.
matter, does it?
Never break the pasta. Now I'm making a bit of a whirlpool just for our spaghetti. I've got salt. You want to add a little bit more?
Why the whirlpool?
All right, I'm going to show you in a second. So you get the little whirlpool happening. Then you're going to go everywhere. And we're going to drop our pasta in. And it spreads out, cooks nice and evenly.
Nice.
Now,
he's a showman, isn't he? You just can't help yourself, can you? You've got to add. Just adding pasta to a pot isn't just a normal thing for you. It's got to be a presentation thing, isn't it?
All right. Now I need you to get onto squashing those tomatoes. Normally you can get like slotted spoon, but come on, get those hands in there. Come on, princess, get them in there. Come on. Get them in there. Squash it.
If you're going to call me princess, I'm going to get my hand in there. Yeah, I like that. You get my hand dirty.
Come on.
Now just squash it up like that. Oh, there we go. See what happens when you get me to do it like that?
Yeah, just tidying myself up, thanks.
There we go.
Into there, straight in there.
Beauty. Now, because you've used a large pan like that, that red wine reduced really quickly. Now, is that going to thicken up too much for you?
Yeah, it might. So what we're going to do, remember I made that comment before about adding the pasta water. So we're going to take some of that pasta water, use it like a stock.
Gotcha.
Okay? And just add that to the pan like so.
Because it's already going to have a bit of the pasta flavour in there. It's got salt in there already, and it's just going to have give it a shine as well, which is what you like.
It's like a master stock.
Now, there's a little bit of red wine left here. While we're waiting for this to reduce down, while we're waiting for the pasta to cook, maybe I'll just have a little drink of this and it'll give it a couple of minutes.
Perfect. All right, Richo, let's check our spaghetti.
It looks good. Now, the sauce has come out beautifully. It's got an amazing smell to it. Now, you're looking for it to just be undercooked, aren't you?
The al dente, a little bit firm to the bite.
Yep.
Perfect.
Well, I like to do it so you can pull it out and it just absorbs some of the sauce as well and gets the flavour from the sauce.
You know. I've taught you too well there, Richo.
Now, you take the garlic out. Are you going to use the garlic in this pasta dish?
Nope.
You're going to save it for later?
Totally out. No. Well, you can. You could maybe mash it up or something, keep it in the fridge. But for me, it's done its purpose, its job.
You know what I might do is put this under your car seat when you leave. There we go. Then you know it's there. All right. Now, I've got some butter here as well. Do you want me to cut this open?
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to add a good knob of butter into there. Now, pasta straight out of the pot.
Now, is this going to be a Richo knob of butter?
Yeah, Richo knob of butter. This recipe's for you, mate. 100%. Get that in. Now, stand back. Doesn't matter. I already copped enough tomato.
I'll stand back over here. Oh, look at that beautiful
shirt of yours there, matey.
Here we go. Now, you want some parsley in that now?
Yeah, lots of parsley. Okay,
there
nice bit of parsley.
In goes the parsley, and that
Lovely.
butter's melting beautifully. Oh, look at that.
Look at that, hey?
It smells fantastic. You got the red, the green, the pork in there, the yellow of the pasta. Here's the bowl there, and I've got the forks already.
Nah, I need one more. I want some cheese in there as well. So what's going to happen, the cheese is going to enrich in the sauce. It's going to make it nice and thick and flavoursome. Look at him, he knows.
I love the way the cheese melts on it. I could do this for another half an hour, I reckon. There still won't be enough cheese in it for me. There we go. Is it stop now?
Stop now, sir. Thank you.
Done. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I love putting the cheese into it while it's still nice and hot. It just melts in there. It goes all the way through it.
But if you can see, you get this beautiful gloss and sheen to your pasta dish. That's the butter and the cheese working together with our beautiful spaghetti.
Just put it in the bowl. I want to eat it.
I'm going to eat it.
But it's a really fast way of doing bolognese. Normally with bolognese, you'd put it on the stove for an hour or two, let it cook down slowly. But if you haven't got time, the kids are hungry, I'm hungry. And look at all that meat.
Look at that. That is feed the family. Or you and me in this case.
It just smells fantastic. It looks great. I like the way you've gone for that chunky pork look. And you can do it with any sort of meat. It's hot and steamy. It took probably 12, 15 minutes to make.
Mate, tell me, what do you think?
It's beautiful. It's so simple. And the red wine's made it so sweet and delicious, giving it that adult flavour. I think it's a gorgeous dish. Beautiful. Well done, Adam.
Thanks, mate.